EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Channing Tindall is there for the tackle. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
When that works, your offensive coordinator looks like a genius. When it doesn't, it leaves folks saying, what are you doing? Down here, I'd rather have my tailback running off tackle than something off the radar like this.
He'll swing this out to Mostert. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
21G.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's Tua's running back complete. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 6-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Near his goal line, here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Here's 3rd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Purdy to throw it on first down. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Purdy steps away. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 61 yards. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And a nice job there on special. limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Hurts throwing right away. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back
through an opening, and there he goes. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So they had it bottled up, able to make a man miss, and then boom, off to the races.
And it's how he made him miss. A little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him. And then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off.
On 1st down, Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing is Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead it 7-2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Quick slant. Tyreek Hill with it. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Boston Scott. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now this throw caught left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts. And that's out to the flat. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Flushed out right. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Hurts sets up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
And the Dolphins first down.
They dial a running play here with Hill. Room here to run. 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Mostert. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Again, it's Mostert. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Well, now they'll try the end around. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, Swift. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
At their 49-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. After the turnover, it's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
In motion left is Wilson. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
And the Dolphins first down.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now Tua. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
On second down, a run by Achane. And he'll get maybe a couple with that up to the 46. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Tua sets up to pass it. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Right back to Achane on second down. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 34 yards there and a first down.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Tua now on first down. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Dolphins 20, Eagles 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dolphins.
From the gun, it's Tua. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Solo left Zion.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage and hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play, close things down inside.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's complete, right around the 8. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And he he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding him to no gain.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit.
Sanders' kick is good, and the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3.
Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3, so maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourselves, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing. Prescott.
They're looking for land, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
44. Ready.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tua going to throw.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Cam Smith there defensively.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Prescott now. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
This will be taken at the 10. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. And maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
To throw is Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill.
Here's Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A huge play there right off the bat. 56 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Hill. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
Now 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Mostert will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
Charles will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They hand it off to Mostert. And able to get this to the 31. 2nd down and 8. Waddle, the motion man right.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Now Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now back to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Chris Jones, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Well, he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their 1st touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6.
Taking it right down Broadway. And they work this out past the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley! Yellow!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is Mahomes on third.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 39 that time. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice.
31 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Turbo one high. 20 TX.
2 and now on first down. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2 are going to try and go quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, 21 TX.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
That one caught by Rice.
A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Open man right side is Rice.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Rashee Rice.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We are back underway on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Attack!
Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop him.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, color.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into...
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for KC. 58 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
Hey, 43, 40. You got to go right here.
On 1st down now, a run with McKinnon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here again is McKinnon. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. He'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards on the ground. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. In motion, the tight end.
Let's go.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Tua. This one left side caught by Barrios. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance of winning?
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to be rimmed out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for KC. And even 50 yards. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now Tua. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. Tua now on first down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Tua to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 15 yards.
Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team who just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it.
He finds his target, Allen. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Herbert.
He gets it to Johnston.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
16 more on that one and another first down.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
On fourth down, Herbert.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Second down and 6 now.
Now it's Herbert.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
2nd and 9.
Tua going to throw. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
They dial a running play here with Hill.
And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Davis now to return it. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Allen has it, left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Herbert on 1st down now. Right side, he has Johnston. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Eckler will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, LA.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
Two-point conversion here. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And he'll go down at the 26, forming a gain of 6. On 2nd down, Tua.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
He stiff arms him. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, it's Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen, 75 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try and run it here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Tyreek Hill set to return it. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. From the gun, a run with Mostert.
Escapes the defender.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. He's on his way.
And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert,
78 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
and here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. Loose inside the 30. Keenan Allen.
sets up a first and goal.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is down to 2. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Tua now on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tua now on first down. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit. Had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line.
All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
151 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
They complete it to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami 1st.
Solo left Zion.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. Braxton EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And they're on 17-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Shreds into the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down, Broncos.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 46.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the
30.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Tua. And this is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Mostert is going backwards here. They come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but For the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Braxton Berrios from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Up the right sideline. And all the way up to the 37-yard line.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Brand, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up some.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he completes it to Berrios. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And
taking a 2-touchdown lead now. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
On second down, here's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made up at the 27. The first carry for Samaje Perine. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Emmanuel Ogbah finding his way to the ball for a big stop there behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 67 yards. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Luntz good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. They work now on 2nd and 9. Hill. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Dancing to his left. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
staying connected. Instead, it's second down. Up the middle, it's Williams. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Sometimes your crosses get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
44. Ready. Solo left Zion.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Cam Smith.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Go ahead.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Hey, come on two. Come on two. Come on two.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Yeah. 21G, 21G.
Tua now on first down. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Come on three, kick. Hey.
Throwing on second and long. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll try and run here with Mostert. A solid stiff arm. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 5. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Mostert. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They'll run with Mostert. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. Chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And how about the coverage here in the end zone? That's how you frustrate a quarterback. You get pressure on, and you take away all of his receivers, and he's got to throw it away on third and goal.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Watson, Oscar.
Tua on fourth down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
At their own 6-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. There he goes, right side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Again, it's Williams. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Now Williams running left. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Right side is Manhurts, the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They go play action with Wilson. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Back now in Miami. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. A give to Williams, running right. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10.
At their own 14-yard line. The slot man in motion right. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill.